If you know someone who has Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis and have been feeling a little frustrated because you don't know how to support them with their condition, then don't worry, because by the end of this video, you'll have my top tips on how you can best support that person, as well as how you can download this free ebook. Welcome back to my channel, the only place for Crohn's and colitis tips, tricks and information. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post a video. And if you want to join the exclusive community of people who receive my personal tips and tricks and free content like this ebook, then make sure you sign up to my newsletter by visiting the link in the description box below. So now, to find out how you can get hands on that ebook I mentioned, it's all about dating with Crohn's and colitis I've created. So stick around to the end of the video and I'll tell you exactly how you can get it. I've even included the bonus section, which I discuss how IBD can impact on intimacy and what you can do to overcome those barriers. But for now, let's just get straight into things. Number one of the best ways to show support is by making sure you fill them in on everything that they have missed. So this can be anything from professionally or socially. If they couldn't make a social event and may have missed out on a juicy piece of gossip, just give them a call and fill them in on what is going on. If you're in school, college or university and notice that your friend hasn't been in class, the same thing applies. Give them a call and let them know what they've missed. It may not seem like much, but this can be really helpful for them and they can be very grateful to know that someone is looking out for them. Number two, linking to the previous post, if they've had to cancel plans to meet up at the last minute, then try and not get frustrated or annoyed. It can be hard living with a chronic condition and it can be so unpredictable, and that it can make planning for future events very difficult because you can be fine up until the day. And personally, I've had to cancel plans on the day and I felt really guilty and feel like I've let my friends down. So the last thing we need is for other people to make us feel even more guilty. Number three is try and be flexible. Living with Crohn's and colitis means we need to access the toilets almost every second of the day, as well as we have to watch what we eat due to food intolerances and trigger foods. So when organizing events or days out, try and be considerate of your friends' needs. Better yet, involve them in the planning, as this will help them feel more included in things and feel less isolated. Number four is try and learn about their condition. And the best way to do this is ask them questions about their condition. It can be such a great way of showing that you want to understand more, but also doing your own research on it can be very helpful. So try and get an understanding of what it might be like for them and imagine what difficulties you would possibly face in your own life if you had this condition as well. Number five, be their shoulder to cry on. Sometimes all that is needed is knowing that there is someone out there for us to offer a shoulder to cry on when things get a bit too much for us. This can be such a great way of supporting your loved one on, as it can be really difficult to open up about Crohn's and colitis due to the embarrassment stigma attached to it. So if someone chooses you to talk to about it, just know that that is a huge thing. Number six, help them in raising awareness. Some people like myself who have Crohn's disease choose to volunteer for Crohn's and Colitis UK to help raise awareness of IBD. This involves organising and carrying out awareness events, and if you want to know what goes on in some of these events or what I do as a volunteer, then check out these videos, the links are in the description box below. But essentially, if they are involved in these events, then ask to come along and help out. This is such a great way of showing support because you're giving up your time to help them in a cause that is close to them. And there you have it, my top tips on how to support your partner with their IBD, and I have lots more tips and tricks in that free ebook I mentioned, which you can download by clicking the link in the description box below. And while you're doing that, make sure you check out these videos for more useful tips, tricks and information for Crohn's and colitis. Hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post a video, as well as leaving a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video and found it useful. And I can't wait to see you all in the next episode. Have a great day.